In this video, I'm going to be reviewing and displaying 3 of the best free softwares for content creation to make your content 10 times better and 10 times easier to make. So, without further waiting, let's jump straight into it. The first app we're reviewing is called OBS Studio. OBS Studio is actually what I'm using right now. And as you can see, it's by far the best recording software and it's free. It's so customizable and there's so many settings you can change to make it fit what you want. I don't think there's any better recording software even if you pay real money. So I definitely suggest OBS if you would like to record. The next section is about audio. Audio is really important. If your video sounds bad, then people will just go away if there's constantly a mic screaming in your face with like horrible mic or something. And Elgato Wavelink is a free app that basically lets you create a new channel for whatever microphone you're using, and you can go to its built-in marketplace. I've not logged in, but you can get some mixes, which are basically like these 3 like mods, and these are super helpful. So when I was trying to set this up, it took me quite a while to figure out what was going on. So I'm just gonna make this part of the video into a quick tutorial. So the first thing you want to do is you want to create your channel. I've already done that, but it's super simple if you want to. You just press this and then press your mic, and then you can change that. So yeah, that's really easy to do. The next thing you need to do is a system should automatically be there. So press system, and if you have been using OBS Studio, just press add app and select OBS Studio, and then now it's time to get to the audio effects. How you do the audio effects is you basically go to the marketplace and you log in. Okay, now that we've logged in, there's 3 important mods that you need to get. All of the ones that I show here are all free. So the first one you want to do is you want to go to audio effects. If you have really loud PC fans or just like a slightly quieter video, then you should definitely use the noise removal mod. All you do is press get, and then when you go to mixes, it will be being added there. The next thing is the equalizer. Equalizer has some settings to it, but we'll get to that in a second. What equalizer does is it basically just makes your voice more even. And with compressor, basically if your like mic registers something really loud, then it just quiets it, like makes it more quiet. So then your video is like better. So now it's time for the settings for these 2. You can just go to mixes and then you can press this. The most simple one is the noise removal. It's just a toggle if you want it on or off. And then the threshold, I would suggest just keeping it at basic, but not moving it below 70% if you have like weird PC fans like I do. The next one is equalizer. I low-key have not figured out how you use this yet, so you might have to figure out a different video. I think you can just change this to see how much gain and frequency are there, to see if like where and when your mic gets loud and quiet when you're talking. And the last one is Elgato compressor. This looks complicated, but I'm guessing it's just when this thing spikes up, then it tries to get it as close to the line as possible. So if you move the line up, then it becomes like there's more threshold, and if you move it to like here, then it compresses it more. That's my guess, at least. Yeah, so what I would do, add your mic. If you don't have a mic, then do it with system. Just select OBS and then do that. I already said that. And it's time for the last app in this video. The last segment of this video is about free editing softwares. Editing softwares are really important, because if you don't edit your videos, then there might be just lots of random parts you didn't want to be there, and you can't even cut your video to speed it up or slow it down. But basically, the whole point is an editing software is really important. I've gathered 3 of the best free editing softwares, and I'll tell you the benefits and the bad parts about them. The first one we're covering is CapCut. In my opinion, CapCut is the best one. It's the best for like beginners that have just started editing, and the UI and stuff looks nice, and it's very simple. You can just press import and add any videos you want. Audio is cool, there's a bunch of built-in audios. But yeah, there's a lot of easy stuff, and it's very easy for beginners to do. The only problem is loads and loads of features are slowly becoming locked under premium, and premium is like expensive. So this might not be the main choice later on, but for now this would be my preference. The next 2 editing softwares I don't actually have downloaded, but they can both stand here as honorable mentions, and I'll try and find some pictures on screen. The first one is called DaVinci Resolve. DaVinci Resolve is by a company called Blackmagic Design. There is a free version and there is a paid version, but we will be talking about the free one today. My only problem with DaVinci Resolve is that it's way more complicated than CapCut, and I still haven't been able to wrap my head around all the stuff. But if you are slightly more advanced in editing, then DaVinci Resolve is the perfect free alternative, because it has so many advanced features to make your video look perfect. Yeah, but another problem I had with DaVinci Resolve is when you go to download, it gives you like, this just looks sketchy. Like, I don't want to give my details to, even though it's the official website, it just feels a bit sketchy. So if you may care about privacy or something like that, then maybe not DaVinci. The last free editing software is actually going to surprise you, and in fact it's Blender. Now, most people know Blender as like a 3D modeling software, but the thing is, Blender actually has a built-in editing software and like another 69 things to go with that. Like, Blender is just crazy, but again, the problem is the editing software is like kind of still in development, and like since it's made more for 3D rendering and stuff like that, the editing software is quite complicated, and the main focus is about 3D modeling, so the editing software doesn't really get as many updates and stuff like that. So for this is like more of an honorable mention instead of one of the things you should download. If you actually end up downloading it though, then it might be quite good for you. Okay, so in this video we've covered 3 of the best free editing softwares, and I hope that one of these you download and you enjoy, because then this tutorial was useful to you. So Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.